Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here for a Black Ink Crew Chicago 9 Mag review, season 1, episode 8, I believe. But before we get into that, I know I didn't give you guys the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. I was at my sister's house yesterday. My nephew's birthday was yesterday. He turned 8 years old. Um, and also, we watched like the first 30 minutes of it, but my sister, she's an Eagles fan, so 30 minutes into the episode, we turned the channel to watch the game. I'm a Steelers fan, my team, we won yesterday by needle in a thread, but a win is a win. We won fair and square. I'm just saying. But y'all, oh, this episode though, but before I say that, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the episode of is supposed to be replaying tonight at one, well, early morning, whatever, at 1 o'clock. Um, if I'm still up, I will watch the rest of the episode and do a review. It'll be in the wee hours of the morning, but hey. But I've already like I said, I seen the first 30 minutes of the episode, so I already had formed my opinion about the whole Kenya situation with Glenn and Tammy and that whole situation. I've already formed my own opinion on, but yeah, let's just get into this episode of Black Ink Crew Chicago 9 Mag. I'm, I'm just so tired of talking about this same shit with these motherfuckers. But we got the guys, and we have Kat and Danielle at Kat's house, and the guys there, of course, talking about what happened last at the end of the last episode where Kat came in there going off on them, this, that, and the third, and of course Ryan, he feels some type of way and all this other shit. Boo hoo hoo. So fucking what? I would have came in there and went off on y'all asses too. Y'all sitting here talking shit about me behind my back, and I'm supposed to just come in there all peachy, and then y'all want to sit up here and act like y'all got amnesia, like as if y'all know what the fuck she talking about. But anyway, so we get Kat and Danielle. Um, they're talking about the situation too, and Kat, I guess she had just got finished crying and everything, and she was really upset about the way things ended, and Danielle gonna sit up here and talk about some, I think when you called Ryan a bitch, like that fucked with his manhood. Bitch, first of fucking all, his manhood been went out the motherfucking window when he started acting like a motherfucking bitch, like Kat said last episode. He was acting like a bitch, but he was acting like a bitch a couple of episodes before that. So him and all the motherfuckers' manhood went out the motherfucking window when they did that shit. Doing all that shit that they was doing, talking about her and all this other stuff. And they were trying to act like, oh, where's the ball? When she asked them when she confronted them about it. Like, fuck out of here. Anyways, moving on from that, y'all, I didn't take a lot of notes because I'm just, I didn't take a lot of notes, so some of this stuff is going to be from the top of my head. But we get Danielle and Charmaine, and they meet up with their moms, and they're talking to their moms about some of the recent stuff that's been going on with them. And Charmaine, they go into the background history of how Danielle and Charmaine, they didn't know each other growing up. Charmaine, when she moved to Chicago, a mutual cousin of theirs, had kind of motivated Charmaine to hit up Danielle, and they were inseparable ever since. And they also, reveal how Danielle and Charmaine's moms was close to, or whatever. Have the same kind of relationship that Danielle and Charmaine has. So, Charmaine starts talking about Dawn or whatever, the latest that happened with him. And Danielle's like, I'm kind of tired of talking about Dawn and everything. Like, she deserves somebody better, this, that, and the third. And I said, yes, Danielle. I'm tired of talking about this bullshit too. I'm so tired. Then Danielle talks about her ex. What's his name? I feel like I wrote it down somewhere though. What's Danielle ex's name, y'all? Ooh, Lord, hold on. Terrence. That's his name, Terrence. So yeah, she started talking about him or whatever, but we all know that she's kind of feeling Ryan too, so she's just kind of confused on that. But anyways, moving on. We get Sharp. I mean, oh no. Before that, Kat and Four. Kat shows up to Four's place or whatever, and she comes over there to basically express how she felt, like how a lot of us was saying that Four was a bitch for not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, "You're not the man I thought you were." I finally opened up to you and everything, and then you didn't have my back. And he like, how can I have your back when you coming in there screaming at everybody and everything? And like I said, I feel like she had the right to go off on the motherfuckers, because at that point it's just like, what am I gonna sit here and talk nice to y'all for when y'all wasn't talking nice about me? Like, fuck out of here, And also, before I get into really how I feel about this particular scene, backing up a little bit, Ryan, he did say that any other place calling people bitches and shit, that wouldn't fly. Yeah, any other place, because they're not on reality TV. Duh. Like, come on. Like, if I knew I was on reality TV, I'd be calling your ass a bitch too. But anyway, so back to this situation. So her and Ford, they going back and forth. Personally, me, I mean, maybe I'm just petty, but I wouldn't have showed up to his motherfucking place. I would have been carrying shit. I wouldn't have showed up to his place. I would have been carrying shit, and he would have got the hint. But it's evident the way he was talking that he just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying, like, was you really feeling me? And all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's just, I feel like she wasted her time going there, because he's sitting up here talking about some, what did he say? He said something. But anyways, I mean, you can't sit up here and expect a motherfucker to take your side. Like a motherfucker that was talking about you with these niggas. And sitting up here letting these niggas talk about you in front of his motherfucking face. So you can't, I mean, like I said, it was a waste of time for Kat to go over there. Can't expect somebody who's sitting up here commiserating with the motherfuckers to sit up here and really have your motherfucking back. Because he didn't have your back when they was talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But they was just basically like, that they whole situation is over and done with. It was a mistake, whatever. Moving on from that, we get Charmaine, Four, and Danielle, and they're talking about Charmaine, getting back on the dating scene or whatever, and she was like, because she needs to get over this situation with Dawn and all this stuff or whatever. Ryan, he comes in being a party pooper as usual, because they, Charmaine and Danielle, they go on this dating site or whatever while they're in the shop. And Ryan is like, basically trying to say this ain't the place for it or whatever. And Charmaine was like, I mean, he's sitting up here messing around with my cousin, but he talking about me or whatever. And it's like, exactly. You sitting up here, like, see, lead by example. Like, you sitting up here talking about Charmaine doing this, that, and the third in the shop, but yet you sitting up here messing around with her cousin. What she said was fraternizing with one another in the shop. That's what she said. And then that's when she was like, but you're fraternizing with my cousin. I was like, yeah, he is. So he ain't got no room to talk. Boss man. I'm just saying. But, oh yeah, so him and Danielle, they have a scene together, and she's talking about, oh no, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Back it up. We get Van coming in talking about his court date and everything. Then Van's client comes in to get a cover-up tattoo. He did a good job. I like the tattoo. It was like some, roses, big ass roses or whatever. It was cute. I liked it. Then we get Ryan and Danielle and how she's confused about Terrence, her ex, and how she's kind of feeling Ryan, and but she don't know, like she's confused pretty much or whatever, and they talking and everything, and I don't understand how Danielle can sit up here and talk to this nigga knowing that he's a bitch nigga, seeing the way he acted with Kat. Like, it wouldn't be me. Like, I'm just saying, she's sitting up here saying how he's a nice guy and all this stuff. Yeah, he nice until you sit up here doing something that ain't in his fucking favor, or if it ain't going his motherfucking way. Anyways, moving on from that, we get Charmaine on her blind date, or whatever you want to call it. Her and her date, they're talking and everything. He kind of, don't get me wrong, he did kind of look like a dud, and he was kind of dull, but at the same time, Charmaine, she was bringing up motherfucking Don. It was like, why is you bringing up this man on the first date or any date to be, especially talking about his sex game to this nigga? Like, come the fuck on. I just felt like that was mad disrespectful. Like, I understand this nigga was born this, that, and third, but, he was, I guess he was saying something about, they brought up something about a one night stand or whatever, and, he basically said he doesn't do that, he's never done it, and she was like, what kind of person is he? Like, everybody has had to done a one night stand at one point. I said, bitch, who? Not I. I know some of y'all probably gonna be like, well, you're only 20 years old. Nah. Like, okay, but personally, me, I am a relationship oriented kind of person. So I'm not just fixing to give myself to anybody. I'm not saying that people who, have sex, like, is something wrong with that. Not as long as you're not sitting here fucking any and everybody. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But I have to be, honestly, like in a relationship with you, or at least deeply care for you, for me to sit up here and just, you know what I'm saying? But I can't see myself just having a one night stand. Like, you see, Charmaine, do you wonder why people sit up here and think you're motherfucking thirsty? And it's going to show more later on in this episode. Oh, matter of fact, no. We at the boat scene already. Okay, so we get to the boat scene, or the yacht, whatever you want to call it. Ryan claims he invited Kat, but, she didn't show up. I guess he felt some type of way about it in his confessional or whatever. He was like, that just shows me, how she just not willing to, like, I basically, like, fix this shit or whatever, And it's just like, nigga, I wouldn't have showed up neither. Like, did you see the way, like, y'all were going at it? And you think, and we ain't had no conversation after that, and you think I'm about to fucking, fuck out of here. Like, come on. Now, granted, maybe if Kat ain't never been on a yacht before, maybe she just should have took it as a free ride from VH1, because Ryan damn sure ain't paid for this shit. But anyway, so, Danielle, she brings up Kat to Ryan or whatever, she was like, it just feels weird that she's not here and everything, and he was like, I tried to invite her, but she ain't here, or whatever, and he was like, he doesn't want to dwell, he came here to have a good time, he doesn't want to dwell on this shit. Charmaine is drunk, acting the fool, of course, and of course Don, he paranoid, you know what I'm saying, because he know Ashley is going to be coming on the boat soon, in which she comes on the boat, and Ashley comes on the boat, and Charmaine, Charmaine is trying to be friendly with her or whatever, and you know, she's sitting up here saying, Ashley's sitting up here saying it's taking everything for her not to punch Charmaine in the face or whatever, and I'm just like, but anyway, so Ashley Charmaine is trying to have a conversation with Ashley or whatever, and she's saying, you don't have to worry about whatever went on between me and Dawn and everything. And Ashley's sitting here talking about well, you saying that y'all did something, and he's saying that we didn't, so I'm gonna ride with my man. Is she that fucking stupid? Like, is she really that fucking stupid to believe? But anyway, so when Charmaine was sitting up here saying, you ain't gotta worry about me and Don, no more, that happened a long time ago. She was like, well, a long time ago was when we were still together and this, then, third. And, Ashley, that's when she starts going off or whatever. Like, did you fuck her, Don? Did you fuck her? Like, no, get off me, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, are you really trying to be Ray Charles to the bullshit like you don't fucking know what the fuck he did? But anyway, so Ashley, they take her down or whatever, and they take her down inside the yacht or whatever, and Ford once again trying to come to Don's defense. He was like, I understand, I think he said Ashley feeling some type of way or something, or did he say something about Charmaine? I can't remember. But he was like, but at the same time, I understand my brother just want to have a good time. But it's like, nigga, have you set your brother down one time, maybe behind the scenes or something that we don't know about, and say, look, my nigga, you just need to be honest with her, be honest with Ashley, and stop fucking lying, and tell her what the fuck is up? Have you done that one time? Because it's like, come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And Ashley, she's just so-called over it or whatever. She was like, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. I got a right to feel how I feel. This, that, and the third. And, Don, he starts going off like he always do with his Ray Rice ass. And, they gotta calm him down and shit. Like, why does everybody always gotta calm this motherfucker down? Like, he not a grown ass man. Like, I get tired. Like, everybody gotta jump on his ass. Like, you really gonna sit up here and try to come at a female? Cause y'all see how he was trying to come at Charmaine like he was about to do some shit once again. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I feel like I'm leaving something out. Okay, but backing up though, Dawn and Charmaine, they had a conversation. They kind of was arguing, and Ashley was like, I'm gonna just sit back and see what they talking about. And then that's when Charmaine was like, you still texting me or whatever, talking about something, you still want to fuck and all this other shit. And then that's when Ashley wanted to sit up here and talk all whatever she was talking. And, that's when the situation went left, and Don started going the fuck off like he fucking crazy, talking about something. Don't sit up here and say you ain't know about DJ. Did the bitch ever say she ain't know about your fucking son? No. She said she didn't know about you and Ashley. She didn't know y'all was still together. You ain't never said to her that you and Ashley was still together. But at the same time, well, matter of fact, no, let me say this. After everybody sitting up here holding Don back and shit or whatever, like he's some fucking kid, and they was like, get off. I think Ashley or somebody was like, get off him, because he got asthma, or whatever. I would have threw the motherfucker off board. I know that's y'all, but I'm telling you, that Don, is something seriously wrong with him. Alright? Like, seriously. You know, and it's like, they take him down in the boat or whatever. Danielle tells Charmaine straight up, like, Charmaine, I don't want to hear you talk about this shit no more. This shit is over with. And I said, yes, Danielle. Please, yes. Because I am so over this shit. I am so over this shit that keep on being brought up in every motherfucking episode. And, you know, Van, he's, you know, talking to Don. He gives him tough love. He was like, you sitting up here acting crazy and shit. Like, really? Like, I'm about to go to court next motherfucking week. Like, he just started going off on him. And, you know, Don going to talk about something. I get it. And Van was like, no, the fuck you don't. Because you keep on going off and shit or whatever. Like, y'all acting like little fucking kids. Like, I got court next motherfucking week. Y'all doing this shit or whatever. You know, it's somewhere in the midst of that, Don, he apologizes and, you know, he hugs, Van, and Van, he starts sobbing. And even though I'm still kind of a little bit mad at Van being in the bitch assness with the dudes in regards to Kat, I still do kind of like Van, and I do feel bad for him. Because, like I said, you know, I feel like it was one of those situations where you finally trying to get your life on track, and then you make one big fuck up, and it's just, you know. So I did feel bad. I kind of teared up. I did, you know. But, then, you know, the last scene, we get Kat basically telling Charmaine, and Danielle that she's leaving the shop, but she's going to be on another floor or whatever, doing her own thing. She was like, it's just too much negativity there, and I'm not mad at Kat. I'm not mad at her, because it's like, you know, it is a lot of negativity there at this point. I mean, it's a lot of thick air that has not been settled at all. And I mean, I for her, I feel bad that shit is like this, because I feel like I said, I feel like motherfuckers ganged up on her, you know, and nobody had her back. And when I say nobody, not even Charmaine and Danielle. And this is the thing that kind of irritates me with them. Y'all sit up here and y'all feel like that, you know, because Danielle, she said that Ryan needs to understand that Cash just, you know, she's just trying to get her own shit started, and she's trying to branch off and, you know, become, you know, better, and, you know, whatever. Okay, you saying all that, but where was all that last motherfucking week when they was jumping down her motherfucking throat? You or Charmaine didn't come to that girl defense. And I feel like, and I mean, I'm trying to figure out, last week, did them bitches walk out the room at some motherfucking point when Kat was getting into it with the dudes? Because it seemed like after a while, I ain't see them two no more during that whole argument. It's like, y'all claim that's y'all friend and everything, but y'all ain't come to her defense at all. Now, personally, me, I feel like we should be more mad at them bitches than we is at motherfucking 4. I mean, granted, yeah, 4 should have... I feel like 4 should have been neutral. If anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he was commiserating with their asses too, but he should have did something at least to try to calm the situation down. But really, when you really think about it, we should be more mad at motherfucking Danielle and Charmaine. Because them bitches said not a motherfucking word. They was on motherfucking mute. The only time Danielle said some shit was when Van tried to jump on her ass about what she went back and told Kat. That's the only time she opened up her motherfucking mouth. And it seemed like, you know, Kat next week is going to have an issue with Charmaine and Danielle. I don't know what their issue's going to be about. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this episode. I'm sorry that this... it's 24 minutes long, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you come back, and hopefully I will see you guys in the wee hours of the morning for this Real Housewives of Atlanta episode review. Talk to you guys later. Peace.